Yo, what's good? SupremeDaalmighty back in the building. What's good, y'all? We got the fan back on the show, Pryme Prolifik, you know what I mean? Invaders of the universe and shit. Yo, shout out to the sponsors, the Snow Goons, Creative Juices Music, Elite Sound International, Blazemore Radio, Vinyl Frontier, Smile in the Ghetto Child, Usual Suspects. Excuse my voice, man. Like, been losing my voice all day from work and shit. But yeah. Yo, yeah, there you go. I was gonna say hit that request button, fam. Word. Make sure to check out Invaders of the Universe, man. I'm telling you, they got that fire. Word. Yo, Pryme, hit that request button, fam. God damn, my voice is crazy right now. See how fucking crazy tired I am, I guess. Sheesh. Once again, excuse me, I'm like exhausted, yo. You?
Peace, what up?
What's good? What's good?
Chillin'. How you doing, bro?
Yeah, you know, I've been alright, man. Same old, same old. Yo, Jokes Diamonds, peace. Goon family in the building. You know what I mean? Like, I want to have you back on, bro, because, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're a good brother, man, and definitely you need more, you know what I mean? You need more, what you call that, respect and attention, bro, because you got that fire, you know what I mean? Word. Your camera's a little, what's that, pixelated, or whatever you want to call that.
Word. Let me see if I go outside if it's a little better.
Yeah, no doubt. Your words, peace, brother. Yeah, man.
Let me see. I'm gonna go outside and see what's good.
Yeah, now it's getting fixed up now and whatnot. Before you was looking like a video, the old, like, what, 24-bit retro game and shit.
Word. What's good, man?
Nah, man, chilling, man. Yeah, man, like, I wanted to just discuss some of the new shit you got going on, a little bit about Invaders of the Universe and shit, and so on and so forth, because I guess IG changed their whole shit up now, because, like, I don't know, the last couple shows, they cut me at 1 hour and 30 minutes or some shit, and I don't know if that's, like, some new shit, or, like, you know what I mean, they trying to fuck with my shit, but, like, yo, shit's crazy. Like, yeah, that's the only reason why, like, I made that video about going through some shit, cause yo, like, that shit fucked my whole shit up. You know what I mean? They had the bad seed on, we discussed some shit, and the motherfuckers just cut me. Like, yeah, that shit is not, you know what I mean? Like, we got a platform right here for cats like you to be able to speak on shit, and then they do some funny ass shit like that. That shit ain't cool, man. Cause I remember the max was like 4 hours or some shit, or 3 hours or some shit, but now it's like an hour and 30 minutes. It's like, you know, I like to talk a lot, so it's like, you know what I mean? Like, it kind of cuts into the time frame of what we're trying to do here, but it is what it is. I came to terms with it and shit. So I just wanted to drop a little note on that for everyone that was wondering why I was acting like that and shit. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of craziness and shit. But anyways, we're gonna discuss you though, man, because you know what I'm saying, we had you on the show last time and shit. Me and you always stay in contact and shit. You a good brother and shit, like I said. And definitely want to talk about your sounds, man, because I'm telling you, like, last time we talked, we touched some subjects and shit, but I know, you know, we had all your homies and shit hop in and shit, so, you know what I mean, we all had the little ciphers and shit, but I kind of felt like it kind of did stray away from, a little bit away from you as an artist, so that's why I kind of wanted to focus on you in this session. So what I was going to ask was, so first off, Invaders of the Universe. So why don't you, for those that don't know, why don't you tell everybody who's in Invaders of the Universe?
Invaders of the Universe is my boy Mr. Mist, my boy Chromatos, they're from Staten Island, my boy Grim Gusto from Staten Island, my boy Billy Ballantyne from Staten Island, and you know Rich Mahogany, because I see him in there, been working, that's my young boy.
Peace.
Since growing up and shit like that, that's Rotten Garden. You know what I'm saying? I also rep the Rotten Garden, which is Rich Mahogany, and my boy Reddy Rick. my man Iron Mike Sharp, you know what I'm saying? His brother Joe Frazier from back in the day and shit, you know. But right now, the Invaders is going strong, and we flying this spaceship right here, man.
Yo, that's fast. That's fire. That's fire, man. I just noticed that when you when you showed me the shit.
But you know, we doing it. We doing it right now, you know. But we got a lot to go. You know what I'm saying? And we've been fucking doing this shit every week. Fucking paying for studio time. You know what I'm saying? I got the lab right here, but we're going to the studio. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to do it the professional way. We've been doing shows, ciphers, you know, the podcast with you. You know, we just been moving and we just trying to gather our tracks and come strong.
Yeah. Well, y'all definitely moving strong, man. Like, you're everywhere. Y'all definitely everywhere, man. That's a good look. And I had to ask this, like, I don't know who came up with the name, man, because it's such a dope title, but who came up with Invaders of the Universe, like the actual name of the group?
That's Mr. Miss came up with the name of the group, you know. It's a flip off the He-Man, you know, the Masters of the Universe and shit, but we flipped it up, you know. You got the IOU up in the logo. You know, some people don't notice that when they see it. And like I told you, it's like the FedEx logo, you know?
Yeah. You
got that Invaders of the Universe right there, flying right there.
The hidden gem in the FedEx shit. I didn't notice that either until someone pointed that out. Like before you mentioned it, someone pointed out, like, yo, look at the FedEx van. And I'm just like, the fuck is an arrow in there? Like, I was like, that shit, like, yo, man, that shit, that I like that type of shit, like little Easter eggs or some, like, you know what I mean, where you want corn and shit. So that shit is dope. I didn't notice that either when you said that about the IOU. I didn't really look at it. I look at it like a dope ass logo for fucking, you know what I mean, alien shit, you know what I mean? But that's crazy. So the other thing I was gonna say, just to throw it out there, when I first heard the term Invaders of the Universe, I thought you was talking like Pine Bush, like that was from Pine Bush originally, because that's like the fucking alien capital of the world or some shit. I was told. You go out there, you're gonna find an alien one way or another type shit. So I was like, yo, I wonder if they rocking with fucking Pine Bush and shit. I mean, I know you know this area, because you know what I mean. You know where I'm from, M City and shit, and then all the places around here. So I figured I'd ask, like, have you ever been to not Poughkeepsie, fucking Pine Bush and shit?
I don't think I've been to Pine Bush now.
All right, that's something to think about, man.
I've been out, like, you know, I've done a lot of things upstate, but you know, like it kind of like stemmed let's see, like Binghamton, you know what I'm saying? Binghamton, we've been out in Rochester, you know what I'm saying? Rochester's fire. A lot of dope MCs out of Rochester. Like I said, Binghamton, Scranton, PA, like I always run up like that way. You know what I'm saying? Trying to think of where else. There's been so many places that we've been to out there. I told Parabolic in Syracuse.
Yeah, that's all the way up there. Word.
Syracuse is fire. There's one in between Binghamton, Syracuse, Rochester. There's one in between that we did. I forget where it is, but upstate is fucking dope. But I've never been to the Pine joint. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I was saying that because if y'all shoot like your next music video, man, if you want the authentic like alien experience, take some cameras out there, bro. Tell you gonna look in the sky, man. Yo, what the fuck is like? Yo, they seen our logo. They try to snap niggas up and shit. You know what I mean? Word. So that shit would be dope, man. But yeah, I think I mentioned that because anyone that's upstate knows like that's like the location for all that shit. Like I guess niggas be getting fucking what do you call that? Abducted and all that crazy shit. I mean, I've been there for parties, but not like, you know what I mean? No alien ghost hunting and nothing like that. But that shit would be dope though, man.
Take some mushrooms and get abducted, bro.
You know, word, bro. But yeah, man,
that alien experience.
Y'all doing your thing though, man. Like you just recorded a new grind mode cipher, right? So is that where y'all was at?
Yeah, we went to Rehoboth, Mass. Lingo did the bars at the barbecue.
Mm.
We did a cypher, and then we performed later on that night. Just been working, grinding our ass. Just grinding our ass off, man.
No doubt.
And then we also did the one in the Spit Your Game Volume 4 out in Brooklyn at Secret Pour.
Nice.
So, just fucking grinding our ass off, man. You know, was lucky to cross paths with you.
Word.
The Invaders also did that the Goon Mode Cypher with DJ Illegal, Arachusetts, Block McLeod, Problematic, Elijah Divine, Lingo, Chrome, Chromatos, and Mr. Misk. You know, they just did that joint. That's gonna release soon, because I know they're releasing like every video for the album they did, the Goon Mode.
Yeah. Yeah. That's crazy, bro. What was I gonna say? So how did y'all meet? Like, cause you said, see, I didn't know there was different people in different locations. I thought y'all all lived in like the same location and shit. So how did y'all end up meeting? Was it through the internet, or did y'all meet at a show or something?
I met everyone at a show through Block McLeod at Martini Red in Staten Island. And I came through to do a battle, and me and the kid Chromatos, we ended up going to the car and just spitting fucking freestyles all night. You know, he writes graffiti and shit. You know, we just started freestyling all night, throwing the beats on, chilling, talking about graph music and shit. Did the battle, you know, and we just kept in touch since then. Billy Ballantyne, I've been down with him also. We've been in different groups together. They're from Staten Island as well. And Misk, you know, like Misk has always been down. You know, we've been doing music for years. Always came to support at the shows. Solid fucking dude. He came to get me, and he's like, yo, I want you to join Invaders of the Universe. We've been here. We've been grinding our ass off ever since.
No doubt. You are
trying to do things the right way.
Yeah. Facts. No fucking buying your way in.
Part about it is there's no fucking manual to this shit, you know?
Well, when you type with a group of people, you actually don't need a manager. That's the great part about, you know what I mean, balancing energies and balancing each other's you know what I mean, how you operate. So that's a good thing. You don't need a fucking manager to just, I mean, if it's someone you grew up with and someone you really fucks with like that, yeah, of course, but a lot of managers, bro, seems like a lot of them is shady as fuck. They be fucking taking money under the table. They be fucking trying to break up members of groups, and you know what I mean? Like, it's just unnecessary energy. Like, you know, y'all don't need that. Y'all dope as fuck, and honestly, y'all got each other's backs, and you guys know how to handle your shit, so you don't need it. You know what I mean? I was gonna ask if you cool with some of your homies hopping in, just to give a mention to something.
Yeah, definitely. You know, if Misk and Chrome want to hop in, whoever wants to hop in, you know, even Rich Mahogany, like, that's another one of my brothers that we've been coming up from the bottom, bro.
Nope.
And we've been doing this shit for a very long time. You know, I'm very, very, very blessed. I don't even got a name drop right now, but very blessed that some of my OGs hold a lot of weight in this game.
All right.
You know? And that helps pave the way for all of us.
Facts, yo.
And if people follow the blueprint a little bit, they'll be surprised where the shit will take them. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, facts. Yeah, so everybody he just mentioned, if you want, just hit the request button right quick. You can hop in real quick, you know what I mean? Give a little shout out or whatever you feel like saying real quick. You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't want to take too much away from you, but at the same time, that's your crew and whatnot. So you know what I mean, if they want to do their shout outs and they want to, you know what I mean, we could discuss some shit. But I also, meanwhile, until y'all do that, I want to run back to what we was discussing earlier, man. I'm gonna be real with you, man. That's why I fucks with you, bro, because yo, like, when we was discussing what was happening earlier and shit, like, you know what I mean, with the whole life shit, and you know what I mean, and honestly, bro, you a good dude, and you got good hair on your shoulders, man, because yo, you had me really thinking about a lot of shit when we was talking, because you know what I mean, like, I do what you said was right. I do put a lot of positivity into the fucking world. And, you know, sometimes when you're humble and you just trying to, you know what I mean, like lay low and you just trying to do good things, sometimes you forget about the things you actually are doing because you're so involved with you know what I mean, like trying to bring everybody with you. Sometimes you gotta sit back and be like, yo, I did a lot of this good shit. And you know what I mean? I'm not one to pat myself on the back, but yo, I think we 100+ shows now. I lost count. I was gonna do 100 jump off or whatever, you know what I mean? Yo, we hit the 100 shit, but I kind of lost shit. I don't even remember what episode we on now and shit. It's a fucking blessing though, you know what I mean? But long story short, I appreciate you for, you know what I mean, the wisdom and shit, cause yo, my shit was all fucked up, bro, too. You started mentioning that shit and I was like, yo, yeah, that's some real shit. I needed to hear that shit. I'm not gonna front. But yeah, I just wanted to say that real quick. That's why I did another post, I think, before where I shouted you out, cause yo, you I can't even call you a supporter, you family now, bro, cause you hold me down and shit. So I keep to the buck. But yeah, that's why I want all that energy from me, from whatever, go to you, because you deserve it, man. Like I said, you ain't faking the funk. You ain't out here playing that fucking, you know what I mean, cat and mouse shit with niggas and shit. You do what you're supposed to do, and you keep it authentic. So that's how it's supposed to be. With that being said, too, the invaders, you know what I mean, off that page or whatever, you guys can tag me in anything y'all drop, and you know what I'm saying, I got y'all and shit. But yeah, so like I said before, who is it now? It's Kick the Habit, been working, and Billy Valentine. Is that who you was mentioning?
Yeah, Billy Valentine, Chromatose. My man Grim Gusto, you know, he's one of the newest members. He's from Staten Island. I met him through my boy Chrome. He's a dope addition to the group. You'll be seeing some new songs with him coming soon.
No doubt. So but yeah, just whenever y'all good, hit that request button. But just to let y'all know, like I said before, the shows aren't gonna be super long anymore because of the way the fucking whatever IG is or whatever because I don't want to cut off on you while you're talking, so that's why I'm not trying to stretch it out too long again. But yeah, so what I was gonna say though, so what, like, as far as the Invaders of the Universe, so you guys have an album you're putting together that currently is what you're working on right now, correct?
Yeah, I got a EP in the works right now, solo joint. Also, we got Chrome and Misk are dropping their EP, and we plan on doing like a mixtape by the end of the year. So,
no doubt.
We plan to drop a bunch of shit. We just dropped that Heavy Mental video.
Seen that shit. Yeah, that shit was fire. Bar, that shit was fire, man.
Yeah, with Tone Spliff on the cuts. He killed the cuts. It was me, Misk, and Chrome. Fest Taylor, I don't know if you're familiar with Fest Taylor.
Sounds familiar.
He shot the video, you know, like he's like old school Boo affiliate. He did a lot of shit. I think he was like on a couple of Spectre Deck albums. He done a lot of stuff. Very good dude. He shot the video and brought our creation to life, and we just repping that raw shit, man.
No doubt. Just to met, yo, shout out to everybody tuned in and whatnot. Appreciate y'all tuning in and shit. I know it's a Monday. It's like probably one of the most shittiest days to do interviews on. You know what I mean? Because the Monday is like the worst work day for anybody and shit. So I know how that go. But appreciate y'all tuning in. What was I gonna say though? Fuck.
I saw someone said West Nile too. Today's West Nile's birthday. Happy birthday.
I seen that shit. I was gonna mention that too. Word.
That's like my brother, yo. Me and Wes came up since little young kids. That's like my family right there.
Yeah, I seen
my pops used to work for his pops. My uncle used to work for his pops. That's like my fucking uncle. That's like my fucking brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's family. Like, beyond music.
That's what we
used to skateboard together. Man.
Yeah, going back. That's what's up. Yo, happy birthday to the homie West Now. He another good dude, man. He be supporting. He got his shit on Smash too, man. The way he be holding it down. So, word. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, peace to everybody tune in. Fuck. Also, yeah, I'm working on that. What we was discussing this shit. I do because for those that don't know, we are gonna have you in one of the beat battles. You know what I mean? I'm not saying who we're having in it exactly because I'm still figuring this whole shit out and whatnot. Because you know what I mean, sound qualities and sometimes kind of fucks with the, you know what I mean. But it's more so, just for the record, for everybody to understand, it's more so, it's not necessarily about the quality. Like, yeah, it should be the quality and shit, but it's more so just for people to listen, to have a good time. And you know what I mean? If people like what they're hearing, they can check y'all out on your own page with the real quality. You know, I'm not worried about necessarily quality because it's not really a beat battle to begin with. I just call it a beat battle because I think it sounds interesting. You know what I mean? Keep it a buck. It sounds, you know what I mean? Like if we put you and Chrome against each other, we're not gonna call it really a battle. It's just like a friendly competition. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's kind of what these beats battles are. But it draws attention to people. Because if I put friendly competition, let's keep it a buck. You nobody gonna really want to watch that. You know what I'm saying? This is being real. But it is a little battle and shit. You know what I mean? Because I like to hear different sounds. But definitely trying to get somebody to battle against you because you got some fire. So you know what I mean? I'm trying to plan this shit. But that's still going on. I don't want you to think it's not. It's definitely gonna go on still. I'll try to do it like once a month though. But like everybody's schedules is weird. And trying to get the international cats to rock with us and shit is hard because you know what I'm saying? Like they in a whole other time zone and shit. Cause like the last beat battle, it was like 2 a.m. over where they were, and it was like fucking 7 o'clock over here. So it was kind of, you know what I mean, it's a little tough to do, but it was worth it. But yeah, anyways, man, yo, also for those that don't know about you, you spit off the head. For those that did not check the last interview, I recommend you go and check the last interview because you spit some fucking fire. You threw me off. The shit you were saying threw me off. I'm like, yo, what? I'm like, what the fuck did he just say, yo? I'm like, yo, that shit was crazy, bro. Like, you got fucking bars, and I love that. That's what a real MC is to me. Someone that can spit on the spot. You know what I mean? Like, don't sit there and, yo, hold up, I'll come back 5 minutes later, you got a whole fucking written shit. You know what I mean? It's something like 6 months ago and shit. I'm not really with that. I mean, if you can't freestyle, cool. But to me, really, an MC is what it says, master of the ceremony. You come on the spot. So I like that. That's what it's supposed to be, man. Like, honestly, I heard that freestyle you also showed me. You got a freestyle with some of your homies on the Gangstar shit. Me and you was back and forth with the track and shit.
Oh yeah. That shit is fire, bro.
You did your thing. You did your thing, bro. Yo, I'm not gonna front, son. I ain't gonna front, bro.
To mash that shit together and make a remix.
Yo, word. I'm not gonna front though, bro. When I heard your version, I was like, yo, delete. I'm about to delete my shit. I'm like, nah, I said these niggas smashed that shit. You know what I'm saying? I was impressed. I was like, that's crazy.
That full clip, yo, that full clip beat is fire, bro. You know?
Wow, you gotta come correct on the Gangstar beat, man. Like, there's no way around that shit. But yeah, also I wanted people to check that out too. That's on your page, right? Or was that on Invaders?
I think that's on Chromatos's page.
Oh,
that thing was like 10 years ago. Yo, I've been rocking with Chrome for a long time, you know what I'm saying? That was off his album Technological Wizardry, which was a mixtape. So I think my boy Ben Workin, who's in there, he was on that. I did a couple joints on that album. We also have a joint called Galactic Heavyweights, which is on YouTube. The sound quality ain't the best, but it was with that chick, Misty Gal, who was a dope-ass producer. And she had passed away from cancer and shit. But she was so dope, man.
That's crazy.
Misty Gal, yo, she was fire, man. Dope producer.
Yo, shout out to the fam, 88 Blessed, you know what I mean? Yo, love, joy, peace, homie. You know what I mean? Yo, I think you go ill on a fucking Blessed beat, bro, on some real shit. I don't know if you heard the beat battle with him and Bofat. I think it was. Nah, I think it was too official. I think Blessed been in a couple beat battles. I kind of lost track.
Did he just do that one that you did? What they kept on playing the songs and shit.
I think it was him versus Too Official. I think that was one of them because he also did a verse both fat beats. But yeah, he's got a lot of ill, you know what I mean? Some real slap you type shit. So I think you would go you should definitely, y'all should definitely do some shit in the future because you got some shit, man. Peace to everybody coming in this shit. I was been working, word. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like a lot of cats get slept on and it's unnecessary, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, y'all don't got major super duper features on every fucking track. Y'all don't got, you know what I mean? Y'all go hard without the fucking features and without buying Premiere Beats just to get a name. Like, y'all smashing shit. That's how it's supposed to be, man. Because I feel like MCing a lot of cats is fucking up with that because instead of bringing the raw talent through the pen, they try to compensate with the features and, you know what I mean, and buying these, you know what I mean, like, it's like, nah, yo, like, be a dope spitter first, work on that first, and then get your shit, man. Everybody on your team's a motherfucking, yeah, they got lava, so like that shit is crazy, man. Like, I can't wait to hear the newer shit y'all put out and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, because I try to tune in as much as possible. Because I know who runs Invaders of the Universe. Who's the one that runs that page?
That's my boy Misk. He handles a lot of shit.
Oh. No doubt. Yo, peace to Misk, man, because I didn't know who I was talking to. I'm not gonna front, I automatically kind of assumed it was you, but then again, I was like, maybe not, you know what I'm saying? Because the way we was chatting it up, me and Misk. So peace to Misk, man. I appreciate you constantly supporting this shit, just keeping it a buck. And you know what I mean, just tag me in everything y'all got in Invaders of the Universe, man. You know what I mean? Y'all want to ship me out some stickers or whatever, I'll slap that shit on some Burger King menus or something, you know what I mean?
Yo, we got you. We got you with that.
Yo, Fitz, what's good, brother? Check out Ricky Fitz review show too, man. He reviews food, man. I love his show, man. He's a good dude. Check him out and shit.
Word. I'm not very, very familiar with him. A little bit through what the fucking Joe Bags, you know what I'm saying? So Broadway Joe Bags, you know, so I definitely got to check him out because Arizona got a dope fucking hip hop scene.
Yo, Ricky is the homie Ricky's a fucking beast, man. Like, yo, fucking, yeah. So I mean, y'all doing the track too would be fucking awesome, man. Like, I'm just saying that too. I'm just shouting out everybody in the room too because I appreciate all y'all commenting and chatting and shit. We appreciate y'all being here and shit. Yeah, Lost Children of Babylon. Yeah. Yep, that's the same Ricky Fitz, the homie Lex Starwin, you know what I mean? John Murdoch. Yeah, make sure to check them out too, man. They got some shit too. But back to what I was saying, yeah, so
Peace.
Yeah, so
Peace to Capo, yo. Who's Capo, yo? Peace. I know he brought up Grim Galaxy as a group I used to be in.
yeah, he's a ill hip hop head. Like he you know what I mean? He knows his shit. So definitely make sure you follow him and he follows you, etc. and shit. He's a good supporter too. He supports real hip hop and shit. So I appreciate the fuck out of him too. Yeah. But yeah, so I was gonna say is shit. Fuck. So what's y'all next show coming up so people could go check y'all out?
This Saturday in New Jersey with Ill Bill.
Mm-hmm.
My boy A Sharp on the 1s and 2s. DJ Lord Sear. It's Danny Diablo will be performing with Tony Slippers and his boy Donnie Polinsky. It's gonna be myself with the Invaders, you know what I'm saying? Me, Miss Chrome, Grim Gusto, who else? Fatboy Sharif. Couple other dudes that I'm not really sure. Vincent the Owl, NJ Gorin, Bad Lungs, who's really fucking dope. He's another Jersey cat that be doing a lot of shit. Bad Lungs and shit.
No doubt.
But it's gonna be a fire show. My man Gutter Christ, he's throwing that joint. He does a lot of death metal, but he always brings like the big boys out, you know, like fucking like them. And I've been grinding with him for years, you know what I'm saying? So he always comes and gets me and blesses me.
Yo, No doubt. Yeah, that lineup was looking crazy, man. And I mean, the fact you rocking with the legend Ill Bill too, man. Like you can't get no better, kid. That's crazy. You know, Ill Bill shut shit down. So yeah, that's
Yep, then Lord Sear, man. I can't wait to see Lord Sear spin also.
hard.
Lord Sear, legendary shit, you know.
No doubt, no doubt. That's what's up, man. So what do you think y'all gonna be performing? Like the more recent tracks y'all did, or y'all gonna do some solo joints too? Or is it just gonna be one, you know what I mean?
So I got a solo joint or two, maybe 2 or 3 solo joints, and then like maybe 4 or 5 group joints. And Heavy Mental. Then a couple other joints, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I know Ben working produces joint circles. I might spit that, or Captain Pryme. And then I got some shit from the homie Kiko from he's from Colombia with DJ TMB on the hook. So that shit usually gets the crowd hype as hell. So I'm probably gonna perform that shit. And that's about it, you know. Something short, sweet, hit them hard, perfect, and walk off the stage.
No doubt, no doubt. See, that's why I wanted to ask you, because you know what I'm saying. Like, I know with like the big hitters like that, like Ill Bill and shit. Sometimes people be like, they'll cut what do you call it? They'll cut your show short, like they'll trim it down. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was asking if y'all was gonna have time enough to do the solos, et cetera, too, because you know how it can go. You know what I mean? They might give you like a minute per song or some shit, and you know what I mean? So that's dope. If y'all get to do a whole set and a group set and solos, that's fucking awesome, man. That's dope.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a pretty fast joint, but he usually gives us like maybe 20-25 minutes. Like, this ain't like a pay-to-play joint, you know what I'm saying? Like, like this is more like a hip-hop show, you know? Like, it's dope.
No doubt, yeah.
It's not like where you go and there's 100 openers. You know, it's like a lot of people that he likes to listen to and shit like that, the promoter and shit. And usually I'm number one, you know what I'm saying? But I know he came and got Danny Diablo, who he rolls with tight, and Danny kills it.
Nice.
So, you know, Danny's gonna be up there, you know, doing the hardcore hip hop, which is fucking fire. Rolling with the DMS cats, you know. The Ill Rock Soldiers, they kill it, bro.
No doubt. Yo, King Size the Vet, peace. Weapon X Comics, peace. Yeah, word, man. Yo, I wanna see y'all freestyle live on stage at the Ill Bill shit too, though, man. I think that shit'll be fucking ill as fuck too, though. I mean, you know what I mean? Because I know, like I said, I know you spit off the head. You got some fire, so I don't know. For some reason, that gets me hyped. You know what I mean? I love listening to the songs too, but for some reason, when the MC touches the mic, it just goes off, and you're like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" Like, you know what I mean? It gets me in my fucking zone and shit. I feel like I missed out on a lot of that shit, man. 'Cause I remember used to roll through New York, man. You see ciphers everywhere and shit. Like, there was not nowhere you couldn't walk where there was a fucking cipher and shit. They don't got that shit no more like that, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I heard Jersey lit, though. You know what I mean? I went out to the grindmode shit with my fam, the Snow Wounds and shit like that. And Mikey Bourbon was out there and a couple others, Lingo and all them. And it was lit. Like, everybody was ciphering fucking everywhere, bro. I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, the crazy part is it fucking rained real bad that night, so I didn't go out there.
Word.
That shit was crazy. It stormed bad as hell out that night. You know what I'm saying? But I was supposed to go out there.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I mean, sometimes, you know, it's more of those worst case scenario situations, or it's like, nah, let me not do all that. You know what I'm saying? You can always meet plenty more. Yo, King Tech, peace, brother. You know what I mean? So I agree. I feel you on that. I had to go out there because, you know what I mean? I know how illegal is sometimes where he's always busy. So I was like, yo, let me go meet up with the fam and shit. Because who knows when they, you know what I mean? Fucking illegal, man. He like fucking Where's Waldo and shit. Like, trying to find him it's like, you know what I mean? Like you really gotta be looking and shit. So any chance I'm telling that to everybody. Any chance you get a chance to meet illegal, man, go.
Yeah, I got to meet him in Worcester, Mass, and he was a cool brother. You know what I'm saying? Fortunately, I didn't get to do that cipher because like I was new to the group at the time. You know what I'm saying? But my brothers killed it, held that shit down. They've been getting a lot of good reviews on that song too. So I can't wait for that video to drop.
Word, yo.
You know, that's monumental shit, man.
Word, man. Yeah, man.
Monumental shit, man. Rocking with the goons, and they killed it.
Yo, make sure y'all check out that Grind Mode Snow Goons album. It's still out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they sold out the gear, but check that out too and shit. You know what I mean? That shit's fire. Yeah, shout out to my brother the Illegal. Generation was out there too. You know what I mean? We always all hanging. The fucking Sean Strings was out there and shit. Fuck, who else was out there?
Shout out to Sean Strings. That's the homie. That's a good brother right there, man. Like I said, a lot of my OGs are different, man. Like them dudes is fire, bro. You know, a lot of the OGs that I fucking came across and ran with, you know what I'm saying, or did things with, you know what I'm saying, did a lot of shows out there in Long Island and shit. Sean is a beast, man. He deserves everything that he's getting right now.
Yo, facts. Definitely. You fucking shit. Diabolic was out there. Yo, he touched this fucking stage. It was just like, yo, everybody shut the fuck up. Like, I never seen, like, cause you know what I'm saying? Like, he was just crazy with the fucking bars. Like, everybody wanted to hear him rap. Normally, you would hear, like, the crowd always rapping along, but I think everyone wanted to hear what he was saying, cause he was going in. Like, he was smashing the shit. Like, the fucking Iron Solomon was there. He was fucking smashing shit, too. Yo, AdWords, peace.
Yo, Iron Solomon was there? That's fire.
Yeah. Yeah, he was there.
You want to see something crazy, bro?
Yo, I can't hear you. I think your phone muted or something.
Yo.
There you go.
So, this was dope, yo. This is what I rocked at the grind mode shit right here, bro. I got this shit right here, right?
Yeah.
This shit is fire, right? I had these shits right here. I rocked these at the grind mode cypher and shit like that.
That's what's up. Yo, them shits is crazy. What?
Like, these are the familiar dunks, right? And then I did a raffle with Lingo.
Mm.
And they were doing a customized fucking goon mode shit, bro.
Yo, that shit is fresh as fuck, man. Damn.
That's a 101 right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody got that right there.
Yo, word. Yeah, that shit is crazy, bro. Damn. Wow. Yeah, that shit is wild, man. See, I'm one of them dudes too. Like when Illegal drops new shit on the Goons gear, bro, I'll be like, yo, Illegal, man, send me that shit. Yo, I'm gonna cop that tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like this mad fresh. When they were dropping the Goons G-Shock watches, bro, I was fucking bugging. I'm like, yo, you gotta get me with that shit, man. Cause there was a limited of like what 100? No, 20? I don't even know. Yo, it was a lot, man. Like, that's the one. That's what people gotta understand too, man. If you really want to invest, man, make sure you cop and merc off your favorite artists, man, or the people you listen to, because that a lot of money sometimes goes back into the music that you love and you want to listen to. That's just how it goes. Or you know what I'm saying? Even so, a lot of merc is expensive. For those that don't know, the merc is expensive as fuck for the artist to have to invest into a lot of the time. So yeah, exactly. So you know what I mean? So it's worth buying it because you're contributing to the cause, but at the same time you're also getting some shit that you might not never see again. That's the other thing, you know what I mean? Because with a lot of artists like yourself or groups and stuff, y'all create like that hat and then it won't never come back again until, like, you know what I'm saying, that you'll have a whole nother color or a whole nother scheme and shit. So I'm telling y'all right now, cop whatever merch you see at the moment because it might not come back. I'm telling you.
Yo, go to Kick the Habit and buy tees right there. $25 ship.
Yup.
We got red and white, we got green and white, we got black and white, and we got navy blue and white. You know, with the ship on it and shit like that. So
No doubt. No
but
doubt.
like you said, you know, like yo, we've been taking canvases to the studio and we tag them up, and I sold my first one the other day and I put it back with Miss. You know what I'm saying? We put it back towards like doing different projects and shit, like you said.
Nice.
Like it ain't even about the money, you know what I'm saying? We put it back into the group.
Yo, you do graffiti too, right?
A little bit, but my boy Chrome, he does that shit like fucking full time and shit.
All right, y'all. I might, yeah. I'm fucking the homie March One does graffiti and shit. I'm trying to figure out how to customize some shoes, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out how to do all that shit. I don't really trust a lot of motherfuckers through the internet. I'm gonna keep it a buck. You know what I mean?
You gotta get evangelist paint.
Evangelist paint?
Yeah, it's leather paint, and you gotta strip the leather with like with an acetone. You strip the acetone, you strip the leather, you know what I'm saying, and then you paint it with the evangelist paint, and then they got like seal coats and shit like that, and different kinds of paints like matte paint. Like it's fire, bro. You know, like you could look it up on YouTube, yo. You could find the whole kit. It's probably cheap too. It's like $3-4 a bottle.
See, I was thinking about doing shit myself, but I'm gonna be real. I'm a clumsy ass nigga, and chances are that shit is gonna look like a fucking 5-year-old did it up. Like, I still rock it though. Don't keep it. I'm gonna keep it. I still rock the fuck out of it, but yeah, I want that professional touch. You know what I mean? Because when you go out with the fucking streets, and going to the shows, you want people to be like, yo, where you got that shit from? Like, yo, I want to cop that. You know what I'm saying? Fucking.
Oh. Shit, shout out to Habe. Habe at their 5677708. That's Wes's pops. What's up, Uncle Bill?
Peace. Oh yeah. Yeah, no doubt. Weapon X, yeah. Just let me know, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to break the bank though either. Keep it a buck. I ain't trying to break the bank. But yo, what the fuck was I about to say? Yeah, cause like we're fucking fuck, you know, illegal. I'm like, yo, bro. Yeah, I'm waiting for that snow goon shoe, bro. You know what I mean? I'm gonna fucking, yo, I'm gonna rock that shit out.
Starter jacket, Joe. Did you get one of them?
Nah, man, the colors I wanted, they ain't have. I wanted the Eagles green, but I was trying to convince them to get it, but they had the purple, yellow for like the Lakers, I guess like the Lakers shit, and then the black and white, I think it was. I was looking for a green joint though, like some shit no one else got. You know what I mean? Represent the Eagles and shit. But they'll drop it sooner or later and shit. I was telling fucking illegal all year. I'm like, yo, when the Eagles win, bro, yo, we need to make a fucking Snow Goons fucking jersey. You know what I mean? Some real ill shit that ain't no one got. And just, yo, that shit would be ill to flip that shit. You know what I mean?
You an Eagles fan as well?
Yes, sir. Can't wait.
Word.
Can't wait for this shit to start back up again, man. I'm interested to see. We almost got it last year. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, but yeah.
They got some crazy fans, right?
Yeah, yo, I mean, it's all fucking brotherly love with them, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love that, and I love the underdogs. I'm not that type of dude to be bandwagoning, you know what I mean? Like, I don't see like the most popular fucking team and then be like, yeah, let me run with that. Nah, yo, I go with who I like.
Iron Mike said I'm a Dolphins fan. Yeah, they suck, bro.
Damn.
But I still rock them.
Wait. How far back though? Marino days?
Marino days, yeah.
Bars. Yeah, he was
I was mad. He went 7-0, right?
Mm-hmm.
He went 7-0, almost did a perfect season, and finished 7-8, bro. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. How you gonna lose the last 8 games?
Yeah. Man.
Yo, fucking Misk is a Buffalo fan with them other crazy ass fans.
Your Vikings fans they be touching up the fucking Rocky statue. They be going hard body with that shit every time they go there. That shit is funny as fuck. But yeah, nah, that's crazy. Yeah, I mean, I feel like ever since that Jim Carrey movie, man, Marino kind of fell off or something. Like I don't know, maybe just the stardom hit him with some shit.
Yo, he's crazy. Yo, I remember he has like a commercial where he was doing like a shampoo commercial.
Yeah.
And they're like, yo, instead of cursing, the guy's like, yo, you flubbed. He's like, yo, I didn't flub. He's like, fuck you. Yo, he got pissed off. He got gangster with the dude. He's like, I didn't fuck up. He's like, fuck that. Yo, man, crazy.
I'm dead. All fucking dead. That shit's funny, man. And being I'm in New York, being a fucking Eagles fan, it's like you gotta wear a vest type shit. Cause them motherfuckers be going for your throat out here and shit. Like, yo, how you an Eagles fan but you New York? I'm like, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'll be having to duck and run sometimes. Like, you know how it be with football.
You ever go to the spots like Marshalls and find like a dope ass like Eagles jersey out there, like, or they don't got that shit?
We got Marshalls, but yo, bro, I ain't been there fucking I don't know how long, bro. Because every time I go there, they got.
You can't find like any Philly gear, like you don't ever come across like random Philly gear, like like tees and shit like that. Like I think that's what's dope about like, you know, like being a sports head and you find like some dope ass gear like low key. You know what I'm saying? That don't belong there, but it like manifests its way there.
Yeah.
It's fire, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
I found like,
man, I be showing up at Family Dollar and just a whole bunch of fucking Eagles gear is just up in there. I'm like, yo, that's mine. I'm snatching that. That's mine. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going.
That's what I'm saying. Like, low key, right? Like,
you
wouldn't even fucking get. You could get all that Philly shit in Allentown, definitely. I'm between Jersey and Allentown as well.
Oh, shit.
So, yeah, I come across all that Philly shit in Allentown, bro. Like, shit is crazy. Yo, South Jersey is like going to Philly, bro. You know, like North Jersey, you'll find all the Giants shit, bro. When you go to South Jersey, you find all that Philly shit, bro. It's like a whole different fucking, like yo, even with the rappers, like the South Jersey rappers are like kind of like Philly rappers, like the dude Viral the Virus, rest in peace, you know, like that dude was like from South Jersey, you know what I'm saying? But he was like a Philly rapper, you know, like the dude Screw Tape, you know, shout to Screw Tape, like he's from down south, but it's like a lot of times it seems like he rep more Philly, even though he does a lot of shit. You know, it's crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, yo, Mike Sharp, Iron Mike Sharp, he's like corny ass Cowboys fans. You see, we're gonna start a fucking football war out this motherfucker. It ain't even football season.
Yo, we getting it prepped, man. I'll just say, say if Illegal wasn't on tour with Onyx right now, I'll get him up in here real quick. He'll tell you. Word. He got the fucking custom made shit too. Him and Generation. I'll be like, yo, where he caught that shit? That shit's fire. Yo, word, man. Like I'm waiting for the goons gear that fucking get the fucking Eagles shit, like the Eagles colors. I know they had the beanies and shit. Fucking cause the homie Boss Cause had that shit and a couple others, but yeah, fucking yo, I want some.
I saw him last week, man. He tore it down on stage, bro.
Yeah, the homie Reef.
Reef is a monster, man.
Hard. He always has been. He a good brother, man. I love his personality, his characteristics. You know what I mean? His charisma, I guess you could call it, because he a good dude. But you know what I mean? He funny as fuck. He be saying the shit that he just had me rolling and shit. One time I went to fucking I think it was a Modell's. They had a reef. It was like a reef croc or some shit. I took a photo of that shit. I sent it to the nigga. I'm like, yo, bro, they fucking knocking your shit off, bro. Nigga started dying. I'm like, yo, son, I didn't know you had knockoff Crocs and fucking Models and shit. That's just crazy. You're a good dude, though, man. I'm glad he got that portrait or what the fuck mural in Philly. He deserved that shit, straight up and down.
Hell yeah.
So,
yo, that motherfucker's a legend, bro.
Yo, word. And he partakes in the community and shit. That's why a lot of people fail to understand about the homie Reef. He's out there. Like he ain't in some chilling and shit. He in the hood. You know what I mean? So yeah, I can't wear Crocs, man. I'm sorry, man. I can't do it. Like that shit just don't. It don't
What's
work.
up, bro?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know
Huh?
everybody rocking this shit.
What?
Supposedly come.
So yeah, close and fix the thermostat.
There was a fix of thermostat. Oh, yeah. All right, sorry. My bad, yo.
No doubt. No doubt. No doubt.
Shit's crazy.
Fuck it up.
A truck out here and shit.
I heard. You gonna say, fucking So y'all working on new Merc too and shit besides what you already have, correct?
What was that?
Working on some more Merc and shit, right? Like some more like Invader shit.
Yeah, we working on more Invader shit. I also do a thing with my boy Sarcastic called Havrack Heroes. And we flipped like a lot of the baseball team logos and shit like that. Like we did the Indian, and we put them with glasses, cornrows, and gold teeth. We flipped like fucking a lot of the fucking like the logos, like say like Atlanta Braves and shit, and we'll put like hat rack with the tomahawk. So I do a lot of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get some more Pryme Prolifik merch too, because I was putting out a lot of fucking tees that you could put them shits next to the polo shit in the store, bro.
Word.
You know, like I like to create that shit. Shout to Max, yo, what up?
And fucking Ben Working said you selling sneakers out the back of the crib.
I sell sneakers, bro, fucking art, whatever, bro. I like to hustle, man, you know what I'm saying?
Word. Nah, I feel you.
I made almost fucking 2 beans fucking doing music this week.
Yo, that's dope.
I get it. Yeah, get it whatever way I can, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hell fucking yeah, man. All the work you put in, you need to get something to compensate for it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even though the fan base is growing and everything is working in y'all favor right now, but at the same time, yeah, I mean, you got family and shit, and you got shit to take care of, man. So it's like, you know what I mean? Priorities first. For priorities first, but you know what I'm saying? Either way though, man, y'all fan base is growing, and you know what I mean? It's good shit's going, man. Like I can't wait to see what y'all drop, man. Like y'all got a distributor at the moment, or are you currently looking?
Distributor, you said?
Yeah.
Nah, not right now, but definitely currently looking.
Oh.
You know, Misty's the one to talk to about all that. He's been handling all the business sides. I definitely got a couple of people in mind with some of the business. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, some of the OGs. You know, we've been following like the way that like certain people do things. You know what I'm saying? Like, definitely learned a lot from grindmode, watching Lingo and AOK every day. You know what I'm saying? Like they drop a lot of fucking jewels. My boy been working. You know what I'm saying? Like he got that same grind that I got. We've been doing this shit for years. So, you know, we know how to get it out there, but we need to get it out there to more of the masses.
Yeah.
And it's a learning process. You know, there ain't no manual. You know, we move state to state. You know, I've been out in Miami with Ben working last December. Then I was out in Miami with my boy Billy Ballantyne. So in October, I was with my boy Rich for his birthday. We did a show out there with DJ Black Snow and everybody and some of the Miami dudes. Then I went with my boy Billy Ballantyne. We had a Diablo Fest out in Miami, and it was also like a Black and Blue Art Festival. So all the graffiti writers were out there. We be moving, you know what I'm saying? But it's still a learning process. Also, Ben Workin just also he did that whole the Young Z fucking album and shit. He just mixed and mastered the whole Young Z the Bros album.
That's yourself.
And fucking, I taught Ben a lot of mixing, and he taught me a lot about the beats. You know, so we've been doing this shit together. That's my young boy. I fucking taught him how to sharpen his sword with the rapping. He taught me how to sharpen my sword with the beats. We learned a lot of mixing through our boy Seb Z, and you know, the rest is learning on your own. You know what I'm saying? Like, so trying to acquire that knowledge from everywhere, from YouTube, from watching in the studio. You know, we don't just go to the studio and just sit there and smoke fucking weed. We pay attention.
Heard. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be, man. What's the point of spending all that money just sit around and kick it? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, yeah. Word shout out to Ben working for that, man. The bros, yeah, I heard fucking some of it. This shit was fire. Shout out to the homie fucking Young Z too, man. Like he be doing this thing and shit. Always, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, yo, everybody's doing their thing, man. Shit's dope. I'm glad you doing good too and shit. I'm glad you fucking, you know what I mean, getting the shine you deserve and shit. But yeah, man, like I said, I just pretty much just want to chop it up with you and shit. You know what I mean? Fucking allow you to get to speak about the newer things coming and shit, so people have something to look forward to. You know what I'm saying? You have anything else you wanted to mention and shit?
Yeah, we got some shit that we're gonna do with Ben Working. We'll probably do like a little EP with Ben Working in the future, and then my boy DJ Matty Light, who did the Heavy Mental, we might have an EP with him in the future. Me and Iron Mike Sharp been working on a lot of joints right now. We got Spill the Beans coming out, which is a song, which is fire. It's got like a fucking Mandalorian type fucking Godzilla feel to it. And you know, me and Mike go back a long way too. You know, his brother produced my first mixtape called Diary of the Rotten Garden back in about 2003 to 2005. We were working on that. And I told them brothers, I'm like, yo, when we fucking finish this mixtape, we're gonna get out there and fucking grind. And I've been grinding since 2005. And I've been writing since 1993. Wow. So that's about fucking 29 years I've been rapping and doing this shit. And I love this shit. You know, I almost had a couple big breaks. I was talking to the dude Courtney B, who Nelly mentioned in the one song. That dude Courtney Burgess brought out like Nelly and the Artifacts and a couple other different dudes and shit like that. And that dude was mad cool. But at the time I was working like a fucking beast, you know what I'm saying? So I guess it didn't click the way it was supposed to, but shout out to him because he was dope.
No doubt, no doubt. That's what's up, man. I mean, either way, it's gonna work in your favor. You know what I mean? Your name is everywhere. Your gear is fucking gonna be out there everywhere and shit. So I mean, you know what I mean? Everything happens for a reason at the end of the day. So
yep, yo, like I was saying, it was like weird, like, you know, these dudes, Misk and Chrome did the Goon Mode cipher, and then it's funny because Problematic pulled me up on stage at that same event in front of Legal and everybody, you know what I'm saying? And he's like, yo, this is my big homie Pryme. He's like, I owe this to him because when I was in Boston at the Crumb Snatcher show, I pulled him up out there. You know what I'm saying? Because I learned from my OGs to pull your homies up there and give everybody a fucking shot. That's how I do it.
That's how it's supposed to be.
That's how it's supposed to be, right? You go to a hip hop show, you're like, yo, Immortal Technique brought Diabolic out. Or fucking, you know, Diabolic pulled Pryme on stage to come freestyle. You know, like, yo, like that's the shit that I fucking like, bro. That's the shit I like. I went to fucking Syracuse and my homie Rated R came out and I'm like, yo, R, come up on stage with me. You know what I'm saying? We did the show out there, I don't know if it was King Mag, Reef, and Bollick. And I'm like, yo, Rated R, come out on stage with me, bro. You know, like fucking, I go to fucking anywhere, you know what I'm saying? Yo, I got homies in every hood. And that's not talking shit, yo. I'm very well known, you know what I'm saying? I'm very well respected in this hip hop game. And I bring my people. I don't give a fuck if they don't got a buzz. I don't give a fuck if they got the biggest buzz in the world. You know what I'm saying? If you're my homie and you're out there at the show, I'm calling you up on fucking stage and spit, bro. I don't give a fuck if it's an Ill Bill show.
Word.
I don't give a fuck. What you know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. Like, yo, like, that's what I like to go to a show. I like to see, yo, Ill Bill bring out Nems. Yo, my homie Nems is in the fucking the crowd. Come out and spit something.
That's
You know
how it's supposed to
what
be,
I'm
though,
saying?
bro. You know what I mean? That's why a lot of these motherfuckers ain't gonna make it nowhere. Niggas is like, you know what I mean? Self-absorbed ass niggas, where it's like, nah, nobody can shine unless I eat off everybody's plate. And it's like, nah, man, it's about being humble. It's about, you know what I mean, sharing the limelight. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what this show is about. Me and you discussed this before. I'm bringing on anybody. If you don't got a name or not, don't give a fuck. But you know what I mean? I still have my boundaries. I just don't fuck with the funny shit. Like, you know what I mean? I stay away from the funny shit. But everyone deserves a chance. Everyone deserves a chance to rap. Everybody deserves a chance to do something. You know what I mean? I heard a lot from a lot of motherfuckers like, oh, well, you got Snow Goons and that, so you gotta set a standard. I'm not saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not how this fucking works. Snow Goons is family. They know I know what I'm doing. And so does Creative Juices. Everyone I rock with know what I'm doing. I'm not gonna.
Got the ID, bro. Yo, word is bond. Like, yo, look, this very respectable fucking people.
Exactly. And for them to co-sign you means a lot, because you know what I'm saying. For those that know, the goons are busy as fuck. Again, they don't have time for everything. They fuck with me and I fuck with them, that family. So that's why I'm saying I know what I'm doing. If I'm bringing somebody up, they dope. And you know what I mean? I'm not just gonna bring on anybody, and I don't even get paid for this shit. And can't nobody ever pull my fucking card and be like, oh, well, this I paid them. Like, nah, yo, like, if I'm bringing people on because they dope. You know what I'm saying? Even if they got like 100 followers or whatever on Instagram, they getting brought up if they dope. Like, that's how it's supposed to be. And it's same with you. Like, how you doing it? That's how it's supposed to be. It's not always gotta be me. Motherfuckers is always take. Like, nah, yo. Get back, you know what I'm saying?
I met Diabolic and fucking. This is one thing that I'm known for. I met Diabolic in Long Island. I gave him my fucking business card. I'm like, all right, let me see what he's about. You know what I'm saying? I talked to him. He was cool as fuck. You know what I'm saying? We talked. He's like, yo, I got a girl out in the Jersey Shore. I'm like, oh, word? I'm like, yo, I live in Kingsburg. He's like, yo, I be out in Middletown sometimes. I'm like, all right. So fucking a year later, he hits me up. He's like, yo, record these verses for me. I'll pay you. I'm like, I got you. I'm like, you don't even got to pay me, bro. He's like, nah, fuck that. He's like, I got you. And I didn't fucking sit here and fucking tag him. I didn't sit here and post up pictures or ask him to take fucking pictures and flicks. And shit like that helped me build a relationship with people. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I recorded some of PH's last songs in my house, bro.
That's crazy. Yo.
Probably some of his last songs, bro. Like chopping up Pharaoh Monch beats in here. Fucking he was doing fucking features with like fucking Guilty Simpson and fucking Mocha Only from the West Coast. And you know, like I was recording some of these features for him and shit like that. And like that was my bro. And we never done a song. Me and PH never done a song together. But I could have got that all day. You know what I'm saying? But it was deeper than that. Like, bro, like fucking like that dude put money in my pocket. We used to sneaker battle. You know what I'm saying? This is my fucking dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, Misk and Chrome, you know what I'm saying? You look on YouTube, you look at like fucking some of the joints for Block Road. These are not fucking paid features. These are respectable features. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've had these connections with people. The shit Lab Rats with Diabolic is a fucking feature that was established through a fucking friendship. Not
friendship. Word.
You know what I'm saying?
That joint was fire. Word.
The joint with me, Tone Live, and fucking Lifelong, when the pen hits the paper, that was done respectfully. You know what I'm saying? I got a joint on my old album. I don't even have them pressed up anymore. But with me, Tone Live, and Respect to God, that's my homie. You know
yo, with that,
I'm saying? Like, my OGs are different. That's what I tell people. Like, I learned from a lot of these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I stay fucking humble and grounded. I learned from them motherfuckers.
Facts, yo.
You know, like this is like
No, go ahead.
real shit. Like I'm not saying this to be cool. This is shit that I've done. You know what I'm saying? Like this is my history.
Yeah. See that's yeah, I got this question for you, man. I've been dying to ask somebody this question. It's a tough question because it could go either way. So what is your thoughts on 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 like shouting out or mentioning your clout? Like what is your thoughts on that? Like do you feel like, because for me, before I ask you, for me, when you mention and brag about all the things you do, I feel like there's a karma somewhere in there where if you constantly do that, you lose the blessing of it. So what is your thoughts on clout sprouting or whatever, you know what I'm saying, shouting it out all the time and constantly reminding people of your blessings as opposed to letting people remind you of your blessings? What's your thoughts on that?
I see what you're saying because I see people like posting shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll post shit up if it happens. You know what I'm saying? Like if someone says something dope to me and it motivates me, I'll post it up. I don't post this shit all day to get fans and gain attraction. I don't post up negative shit to get attraction. You know, I think all that shit is corny. But if you legitimately are working and you're doing some of these things, I think sometimes you need to put your accolades out there. Not all the time, but there's certain situations, yes. But not all the time. Not to be cool on fucking Facebook or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I see the way people use certain shit, you know, and I don't do it in that manner. But I understand what you're talking about, and I see that the way that these people do that shit, I think that shit is corny.
Yo, I'm gonna keep it a real buck right now, man. I know a lot of motherfuckers hate me for saying this shit, but yo, the one thing that pisses me off and aggravates me so fucking much are the people that, you know what I'm saying, are the people that just like throw up pictures of people that passed away and they never even really hung with that person, never did nothing really with them. They just took a picture with them and then be put out there like, rest in peace, my brother, my family. It's like, but they had no connection to this person other than taking a photo with them. So it's like, what's your thoughts on people that, especially the ones that like the person passed away, and they'll magically fucking revamp a verse that came out of nowhere. Oh, I had this verse I was sitting on for 12 decades. Now I'm throwing it out because the person passed away. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I don't like that shit. That shit is whack. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't fuck with that, you know? Like, unless if you really knew that dude genuinely, I can't fuck with that, bro.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, shit that I'm saying is history that I've had. You know? And I'm just putting it out there because you asked about my background.
Yeah.
But if you just did that shit and you paid for a collab and fucking, like, it really doesn't mean anything, like, I can't rock with that, you know? Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why it's like, like anyone that looks at my page, I don't do that. I don't sit there and I don't sit there and highlight who followed me and how famous they are, or every fucking time something like that happens. I don't sit here and such and such shouting me out, and I'm not with all that shit. I'm not with the whole, you know what I mean? You had a verse you were sitting out for 12 years and all of a sudden the artist dies and you want to get that money by dropping the verse and putting it on Spotify all of a sudden, and I've been wanting to release the shit, like, you know what I mean? I mean, if you knew, like you said, if you knew them and it was genuine and you want to pay your homage, that's one thing. But the motherfuckers that the money hungry ass niggas out there that, oh well, he died, so now his verse is worth millions of dollars, blah blah blah, let me drop that shit, they need the motherfuckers to resell verses. That was the other thing too. I don't know if a lot of motherfuckers know this shit, but there's some real corny ass motherfuckers that will take a verse they bought for 100, maybe 200, the nigga will die, and they'll try to resell that verse to somebody double that because the artist is dead.
Crazy.
Fuck it. wow, bro. Like, yo, some of these motherfuckers need to see Hell's Gates, man, as a reminder. Like, yo, you doing some real shady shit. That is some fucked up shit, bro. And like, man, the game is crazy. But that's why I say, like, I feel like it takes away from your blessing. Like when you give me my flowers, man, I appreciate the fuck out of it. Me personally, I'm just doing what God put me on this earth to do. That's how I look at it. But at the same time, I don't want to pat myself on the back. I mean, because I could always sit there and be like, yeah, like such and such, such and such. Now, you know what I'm saying? Like this shit ain't. It just takes away from the feeling. I think even when you sometimes when you say it out loud, too, it automatically makes you rethink about saying it. You know what I'm saying? I think some people are just so ignorant. They don't listen to themselves, and they'll be like, yeah, well, I just did a track with Gore-Tex and I'm the best in the world, or I'm, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know what I mean? Like, did you not hear what you just said? You sound mad corny. That shit sounds corny as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And man, that shit is ruining hip hop too. That's a whole unspoken thing that people don't even talk about either. It's all that patting yourself on the back shit all the fucking time. Like, that shit is not okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, one of my biggest things I could ever shout out, and it's not even really bragging, it's just something that I was proud of, was I did a track with the homie Comet featuring Tragedy Gaddafi. I don't know how many people heard that, but you check it out, Pinhead. I produced it. And the actor that fucking...
See, we got something in common. We got something in common with what you just said right there.
Well, oh yeah.
Yo, that's dope.
Oh,
You gotta link me up. Comet's a good dude.
yeah. I mean, I don't know what he's doing, but yeah, just set him up. You know what I mean? Tell him we peoples are up.
I want to hear that joint, definitely.
Yeah, it's an old joint, but it's fire, man. But like the point of the matter with the actor from the movie that I sampled from, I'm not gonna say the sample and this and that, because we almost got mad trouble for that shit. But like the actor from the movie I sampled from said our joint was hot. That's some shit to be proud of, especially if it's a classic movie you watched as a kid. Like, that's some shit I told this nigga. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna take a picture of her comment. I'm putting it on my wall. I'm not gonna put it on my Instagram, and I'm putting it on my own personal wall. I'm gonna frame that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of blessing I'm proud of, because, you know what I mean? It could have went south. She could have been like, that's my movie. You sample from it. Nope, sued. You know how that shit go. But she said she was hot. That shit is dope, and I'm following her, and I don't know if she followed me back, but yo, fucking amazing. That's the beauty of hip hop. When you get to be introduced to the people you grew up listening to, the movies you watched, and you got to bump into them. Those are real blessings. Like all this other shit, paying for features, like that. Yeah, that shit is cool and shit, but let's keep it a buck, man. If the song is trash and you paid all this money for a dope feature, what was the point of it? Like, it made no sense. Like, some of these tracks with all these special features, I'm just like, the fuck were you thinking? Like, that shit is I don't care how much you pay $50 for that feature, not worth it.
Yeah. Definitely. Especially if someone ain't got their heart in that shit, bro.
Facts. Facts.
If they ain't got their heart in that shit, what the fuck does it mean? Nothing.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why, like, I always shout out the Snow Goons. All my sponsors, a lot of people get this twisted too. A lot of people be like, oh, he dick riding. It's like, nah, man, because if you really pay attention, they all like the statuses. They share the shit out of it. Yep. And I talk to them on a regular basis. Smile the Ghetto Child, my brother, always sharing my shit, always in my inbox, we politicking, illegal, fucking creating juices. All these people we're always constantly talking to. But that's what goes back to what you said. When you become friends with people and you're building together, not against each other. A lot of motherfuckers get that twisted. A lot of niggas is building temples against each other to see who can get to the top first. Man, work together. You know what I'm saying?
So, like, the dope shit about it is, like, like I said, I've been doing this shit since about 2005 in the streets, right? And, like, I came up in Jersey, so this is where I'm from, you know what I'm saying? So, like, New Brunswick had a dope-ass hip-hop scene. And like I said, I met a lot of the brothers from your fucking, like, town and shit like that. Like, and did shows with these brothers, you know what I'm saying? And Creative Juices used to be around all the time, like fucking ID, fucking Problem, bro. Like, the kid is fucking amazing. He's fucking a genius.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, yo, them brothers are special, bro. You know, like people don't know. Like them dudes are fucking fire, bro.
With that being said, too,
that's
I gotta mention, man, people need to start really supporting ID and creative uses, man. Like, you know what I mean? Because he pushing.
Been doing this. They've been doing this for a long time. Putting in that footwork, the same fucking footwork that I've been putting in. You know, like the shit is not easy. Like to do the shit yourself and fucking come up off the ground, yo. Like, yo, I gotta give a lot of fucking props. That kid is a genius.
Yep. Facts. He does it all. He manages everybody. You know what I'm saying? He manages everybody. He does the beats. He raps on his own beats. He does the studio, does the promo. ID does everything. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, he needs real fucking attention for that shit. And shout out to my brother Jice One. He's a fucking legend. He won't ever let me say that shit. My brother Jice One is a fucking legend, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, arsonist.
Yo, he's a very humble dude. Like, yo, I met him a couple times. Very humble fucking dude. You know what I'm saying? I can see what you're saying. If you look at 14 years of rap, you would think differently.
Yeah.
He looks like a fucking monster. He looks like a monster. You know what I'm saying? But he's he's a dope ass person. I know one of the dudes that I fuck with is Kinetic. Great person, bro.
They're all
Kinetic
good.
That was down with the arson and shit.
Yeah, they're
That's
all
the
good.
big homie, you know what I'm saying? Very, very, very good dude. You know what I'm saying? Like them dudes, yo, I saw like Swell put up a post the other day, like, you can't replicate that kind of hip hop. You can't replicate that.
Facts.
This is the shit that I came up on. You can't replicate that.
That's the only
That's
the only bit of information I can really give as like a tip. You know what I'm saying? You want to give that some info or experience or whatever you want to call it, is the real way to get involved in this culture is to build with people. Don't just go to the inbox, buy a feature, then disappear, man. You know what I mean? Because Jice, I had him on the show thanks to ID, and I didn't really know what direction the show was going to take, because, you know what I'm saying, you look at old Jice and you look at new Jice, he definitely a different dude, but he's always been a cool dude. But me and him became brothers off the show, and that's what I'm saying. Like, you build with people. Gore-Tex, that's the homie. You know what I'm saying? All these people were built from the show. So if you're gonna take any information from tonight's show, like you said earlier, build with people. Don't just throw money at motherfuckers, because they'll take your money. But there's, don't look at the shorter picture. Look at the bigger picture. Look at the long term, the longevity of the situation. Don't just be like, well, just get a quick buck with this nigga's name. Like, nah, man, build with people, be friends. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I gotta say about that. You said it yourself, so that's why I agree.
I did a feature this week, and I put my fucking heart into it. You know what I'm saying? I put my heart into the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, made sure the shit was chopped up and edited, bounced from zero. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like, not everybody's a fucking same. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers will take your money and that's it. You know?
Pretty much. I've had that happen. I ain't gonna motherfucking lie. Some niggas rip me off on features. I ain't gonna fucking lie about shit. You know what I mean? I keep it a buck, but at the end of the day, it's a lesson learned.
Or you gotta wait fucking for months. And fucking, yo, my grandmother's sick, I gotta go. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Exactly, bro. Exactly, bro. So, like, that's why I said also with the features, be careful with who you're buying off of. If you're gonna buy it off of someone you've been listening to your whole life, it's completely worth it. Even if the song don't do good, it don't matter, because it's about your personal adventure or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? But like, just buying random features just to get fucking clout, that's stupid, man. Like, don't pay money for a verse. It's gotta be for people I fucking respect, people I want to work with. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying about that. You know what happened? Been working. It's a double-edged sword, because I charge people for beats and verses. Yeah, but I mean, that's to be expected, because everybody is supposed to be compensated for the work they put in. It doesn't matter what it is, what your art is, what your job is. But point being blank, Ben, if they stay in contact with you and y'all build from it, that's how it's supposed to be. Not still, yo, your bed piece, yo, let me buy a verse and it disappeared. Like, what what sense is that fucking make? It makes no sense. Nobody really wins off. I mean, you might win because you got money off of it, but no one wins off of it. Because what if that artist became fucking the next DMX is saying, and y'all didn't build? Y'all could have put together the best album the world never seen. Like, that's why it's like people need to be working more together. And, you know, obviously business is important. Make the business stick first and then build off of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how it's supposed to be. Like, but
like the fucking dope shit is like I said, I sold a canvas the other day. And what I did with the money is I gave it back to Mr. Misk and we put it back into more studio time. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what the objective is. It's not to get rich. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I were to get paid heavy off this music, that'd be a blessing. But that's not my intention for it. It's because I love this shit. This shit saved my life in hard times, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, hell yeah. Hip hop saved my life, bro. I would have been in jail. I would have been killed some motherfucking. Like, there's a whole bunch of shit I could have done wrong with my life if hip hop didn't save me. And even after the hip hop, my son saved me from the street life and doing the dirt. I was doing this shit, but hip hop kept my head a little more balanced as a kid. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, hip hop saved my life. But the one thing I always try to tell people, and I think this is where a lot of people fail to grasp to the concept of what we do, as opposed to all these other artists. What we do is a culture, and the problem with that is you're not gonna become a millionaire off of this shit. It's virtually. I've never heard of an underground artist in our lane, if you want to call it that has became a millionaire sitting next to Diddy sipping fucking margaritas and shit. It don't happen. For us, we might break the 100,000s or whatever, but you know what I mean? Fact be told, with that being said, just have fun with it. Make it work as long as you can, and then when it's time to give it up, it is what it is. See what you made out of it. Legacies are more important than money, because you can get a job and still pay bills and do what you gotta do and still be a hip hop head. But at the end of the day, man, like, yo, legacy is important. You ain't hip hop ain't shit if you ain't got a legacy to leave behind it.
Yo, I got a dope story, but this is for like I'll keep this like, you know, off IG and shit like that. But I do have a couple brothers that were by my side that are like leaving a legacy and getting that paper right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I could leave that off of here. You know what I'm saying? But it's a dope story because
no doubt, yeah.
You know, like rubbing palms with these dudes like back in the day. You know, like, and actually helping them brothers out. You know what I'm saying? Which is dope.
No doubt.
But this is what I love to do. You build. You know what I'm saying? You build and create, bro.
Exactly, Joe. And
also, fucking fired about this shit.
Exactly, yo. You built off the fact you know my peoples, and we was like, yo, I didn't know where you was from at first. I go from, I didn't know where you was from, because honestly, I only look into like where people are from usually. I mean, you know, unless I got to do like a really strict interview and shit. But when you start mentioning my people, it's like, oh, so you a neighbor. You know what I mean? You a neighbor. Cause if you know my peoples, that means you ain't that far out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Once again, shout out to my family, Alpha Faction, my brother DJ AUT. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes.
Them brothers are dope, yo.
Yeah, yeah.
I've done shows with all these dudes.
Hell
you know,
yeah.
like, not to say that, that's what's like, I've been around for a long time, bro. You know, like, it's crazy. You know, like, I had Tragedy in the Crib recorded. You know
that's
what I'm
crazy.
saying? Producer joint, that's in my email. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
He came, he's like, my boy played on the beat. My cousin rocked the beat. He came to the crib, he's like, I don't want to rock anything over the net. I need that beat right there. Turn it on.
No doubt.
I call my cousin and be like, yo, this guy wants to rock this beat. Is it cool with you?
Hey, go ahead.
Just send in my email. But dope, dope shit is a small world. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, like, a lot of the things that we got going on is weird that we crossed We crossed paths, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the same time that a lot of things were going on, you know what I'm saying? Like, me and you crossed paths, and through words, you know, shout the words. And that was dope, you know what I'm saying? It was like I did a song with Ben Working called Circles. So if you go to YouTube and type in Pryme, Pryme, Prolifik, Prolifik, it's called Circles. And I said that everything in life is a circle, from a cipher to currency to a fucking cyclone to fucking doing a cipher. You know, the fucking weed.
That shit is crazy.
The fucking sun and the moon.
Everything, yo, that,
you know,
I like that. That's an ill concept, but it's also, yeah, you got it probably flies over a lot of niggas' heads. But yo, if you knowledge yourself, you could understand life's mathematics or whatever you want to call it.
So our circles crossed, bro. You know, at a crazy time, right? At a crazy time, because things that you're doing were aligned with things that I was doing.
Well, you know what it is too.
And yo,
oh, you're right.
Let me tell you something. I was at my house. I came home from a hard fucking day's worth of work because I bust my ass. I moved furniture. I came home. This motherfucker Words hit me up. He's like, I need a verse. I'm like, I got you. I started writing in the car. I hit up my boy Short Dog. I'm like, yo, I could have did it here, but I'm like, yo, your boy got the studio, right? He's like, yeah. So I hit up my boy Short Dog. I fucking hopped in the shower. In an hour, I was over at the studio. I fucking basically wrote that shit, got home, showered, went to the fucking studio, and we laid that shit down that night.
Yo, that verse is crazy. I can't wait for Words and me to drop that shit.
And I paid for my studio time. I could have did it here, but I've been trying to do things on a more professional level. You know what I'm saying? So I went somewhere else and I recorded. I paid to record that shit.
That shit is crazy.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't have to, but like, yo, it was a dope experience. You know what I'm saying? So, like, the way that everything was aligning at that time was crazy.
Word, man.
You know? And it brought us together, and this is our second interview right here.
Gonna be playing more too, man. Gonna be playing more. Facts. Yo, not to cut this short, because I don't know if I just get to cut me off again. I don't want to cut us off and shit like you did last time. But definitely appreciate your time, brother. Yo, like I said, there's gonna be playing more, man. Like I said, you family, bro. So whatever you want to hop on, just give me a shout. Or, you know what I mean? Any of the invaders, any of y'all want to hop on, man, hit me up. We can figure something out. But yeah, once again, make sure to check out Pryme Prolifik. I have a problem saying that. My fucking speech impediment.
The tongue twister, bro.
Yeah, that too, man. But make sure to follow him, check out his page, his YouTube, check out Invaders of the Universe. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm gonna hit you up after this and shit. I just don't want to cut out on you and shit. But
check out that Heavy Mental. Check out SupremeDaalmighty. Shout out to everyone that been in there. My boy Checo, Sean, Ben Working, all the Invaders, Miss Chromatos, Grim Gusto, my boy fucking Billy Ballantyne. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout to everybody. Shout to DJ Matty Light producing that track. Shout to Words. Shout to SupremeDaalmighty, Snow Goons, Creative Juices, all them brothers, yo. It's, you know, it's authentic hip hop. Like, this is what we love to do.
Facts.
Shout out to everybody.
No doubt, brother. But yeah, we definitely gonna chop it up.
Shout out to grindmode.
Yeah, shout out to grindmode too and shit. But yeah, definitely I'm gonna hit you up after this and shit. I'm gonna wrap this up.
Yes,
all right, brother.
Go cop some Invaders gear.
Yo, facts. Make sure y'all cop the Invaders of Universe gear, man. Shit is fresh. Make sure y'all do that. But y'all check you in a few, brother.
Yes, sir.
Peace. Yeah, sorry to cut this short and shit. We crazy with this story. It's just Last time IG cut me a bad seat off at an hour and 30 minutes. I don't know why. It's like, I guess something new or some shit. I didn't want to cut him off and shit. So yeah, anyway, shout out to the sponsor, shout out to my brother Pryme Prolifik. See, I gotta stop and say that because it's tongue twisted. Shout out to the sponsors, you know what I mean? Snow Goons, Creative Juices Music, Elise Ad International, Blaze 'em Up Radio, Vinyl Frontier, Smile the Ghetto Child, Usual Suspects. You know what I'm saying? Make sure to check out Invaders of the Universe. You know what I mean? They got a lot of dope hip hop and shit, a lot of dope gear and shit. Check out Pryme Prolifik. Make sure you follow him. You know what I'm saying? I'll be dropping this soon on the YouTube and shit. But anyways, I hope you have a